Man, I just had a flashback. Uh, do you remember when they said Putin disappeared? You know what I'm saying? For so many days. And it was on Friday the 13th when they fired up the CERN machine again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now I'm thinking back and I'm like, wait a second, man. They've been talking about all this time travel and portals and dimensions. And I mean, I know they really do some occult rituals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Russia is, I mean, they might, I mean, they're basically, their MO is the same as Zionists and Catholics. They present to you this image that looks all wholesome and, oh, we're hard-working people. We're just hard-working, God-fearing people. But they're really not. During the day, they collect tithes from you. You know what I'm saying? Give you their, cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and weep for Tammuz. And at night, they're hardcore serving Lucifer. Like, look, I mean, Lucifer, Satan. It's like, the yin and yang, the dual nature. Like, I think the light, Lucifer, the dark is Satan. It's yin and yang applied to hell, the devil. You know what I'm, the kingdom of hell, the hierarchy of the kingdom of hell. Like Azazel was the chief captain of the Watchers. You know what I'm saying? And when these guys got punishment, it's like, Satan. I can't remember where I heard this, but Satan was like, hey, God, will you hook me up with these guys and let them serve me? And God's like, yeah, let it be so, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. It's like he only gave the kingdom of hell dominion over 10% of all the spirits of the demons. You know what I'm saying? On earth. So, I mean, I'm not sure. Did those demons that were banished, are they in the pit? And this CERN is opening up this pit and releasing them? I mean, because I've been seeing people with whack behavior lately, dude. Whack. And I mean, I see a lot of people got that bug-eyed look, like they're freaking out, like they know more than they're telling you. But they're trying to tell you as much as they can without revealing too much. Me, I don't care. I'll tell you whatever I'm thinking. Well, mostly what I'm thinking. There are thoughts even I have that I cannot say. I mean, at least the time when I think them. That's why I have recollections like right now. Because at the time, I don't want to sound like I'm stretching it out too far. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have that tendency to push it so far it falls off the edge of the table. Kind of like David Icke when he first came out and was like, man, dude, there's reptilian entities and child molesters everywhere. I mean, when he first came out and everyone laughed at him, I could feel for him, because same thing. Everyone mocks me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just out here, I'm saying a lot of, like, about 80% of everything I say is something that another guy says exactly the same thing, but because I say it, I'm crazy. That's a crazy tactic is what it is. It's like these guys feel, they feel like, man, I had to go through all this hazing, so do you. When instead it could just be like, well, oh, hey, you're another guy out here, sounding the horn. So instead of feeling a kindredship, you know what I'm saying? You want to attack someone that that doesn't have as big of a, it doesn't have no backing. You know what I'm saying? That I can't really do nothing back to you other than make myself look bad by, constantly trying to assassinate your character. I can't assassinate your character. Only you can do that. When you make bad decisions and say things that are bad, and then, someone else points it out, that's, you know what I'm saying? You assassinate your own character. But when people slander you, on the other hand, when they just bull-faced lie, or, you know what I'm saying? It's another tactic that they use. It's like, oh, man, it's they want to shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? But they like the message. They just don't like the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Because the message is the similar message to your message. But then why is the hate? You know what I'm saying? A kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. Which kingdom are you serving? You know what I'm saying? But it's in Isaiah. It says, hell riseth up to meet you at your coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering if this is to do with the CERN and the multi-dimensionals and the what is it called? Vector equilibrium? Something like that. It's It's crazy, man. There's so many of these. I mean, the physics right now is just turned on its head. All the old stuff is got to be rewritten. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I mean, but even that is dangerous because they might rewrite it in their own image. And I mean, it's even, I've heard theories like, the ripple effect of time. Like, I've even experienced weird time disruptions. I can't explain it, but it feels like someone is tampering with things. Or even like that movie with Ben Affleck where had that machine, Havenbrook. And he basically went into the future and left himself a bunch of clues, and he's seeing his own clues. But it seems like someone else is helping him, but it's him. It's just him from the future. I mean, it's weird. I can't prove none of this stuff, but it feels like almost like if they're in the future manipulating time, am I not there in that time when they're manipulating it? You know what I'm saying? So, in essence, by them going into time, it's already affected me then. And then that me there is affecting me now. And then it's going in the past and reconfiguring. Not to say that my memories are changing. Actually, my memories are coming back and coming more alive. You know what I'm saying? Which is strange. You know what I'm saying? It's just recently, man. I mean, in the last year, dude, since my aunt died, man, it's been like a chain reaction of supernatural occurrence. At first, it was really dark. You know what I'm saying? I was really almost to the point of on the verge, you know what I'm saying, of just giving up altogether. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I just had to get over that. Those dark times, man, and reinvigorated. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. I don't know, man. Like I said, even this, like I said, it's like the more they tamper with the supernatural, it's just kind of like let me think. It's like gravity, man. You throw something up, it comes back with more. It comes back with equal force. You know what I'm saying? When you push the balloon under the water, as soon as you lose the balance, it comes shooting up out of the water. It's like you can't mess with time. It'll mess back just by you messing with it because it's out of balance. It's like when you tip something, like something's fixed here. You tip it this way. Say it's on a spring, it goes boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You push it this way, and it snaps back and goes, and then eventually settles again. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could see. It's like, but there's minutes where it's like this when we're in this phase, and it's like you have these weird anomalous things that go on. It's not just you, because I'm not the only guy in the future. You're in the future as well. Which these people are, if they're coming back, tampering with things now. It's strange. I can't explain it, dude. I can't explain it. But, I mean, theoretically and even hypothetically, it would seem these things would be so like that if they did that. And they're actually saying now this is dimensional. And they can actually view different times. And I've even heard there's other people say they have time traveled. I mean, I don't know. It could just be hype. You know what I'm saying? These politicians love being celebrities. So even if you're talking bad about them, oh my God, the queen's a reptilian. I bet you they watch them videos and crack up. You know what I'm saying? When we say things, even though they might be reptilians, they're like, ho, 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 ho. You know what I'm saying? Like Putin. Ho, 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 ho. These people really are hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? They get off on that. I mean, all deceivers get off on hoodwinking other people and getting hyped up and getting the personal legend even blown more way out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Creating a myth. And then it's not just creating your own myth. It's also getting others to believe in your myth and then getting off track by trying to follow you in this myth where they start partaking of the myth and they start creating their own myth. And this part in the Bible. It says, they shall abandon sound doctrine, give heed unto fables. You know what I'm saying? We are in such a time. You know what I'm saying? Because really, even if God meant that as they will believe in Darwinism, it's a fable. You know what I'm saying? It is literally a fable. You know what I'm saying? But yet they teach people that it is factual. When, it's just, it's a fable. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell you what is historical is fable, and they want to tell you what is fable that it's historical. I mean, it is a forward society. It's like you watch Congress. Why do they clap when Obama says things? And it's like, wait a second, that's not what's going on. No, what it is they're telling you the truth. It's just all double speech. You just gotta. It's like watching a person, but then taking a mirror and turning the other direction from them, and then using the mirror to watch them. You'll see actually what they're really doing because everything is flipped. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all double speech. I mean, a lot of things are hyped up. They get off on the hype. I mean, even if Obama is the Antichrist, he's loving it. He said that is a great legacy to be the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? He said that. He said, now that's a legacy. He's like, I'm going to bring about Armageddon. Or Michelle Bachmann says, I'm going to bring about Armageddon. Now that's a legacy. And look, Congress started laughing. You know, or wherever he was at. They all started laughing. The elites, the base. You know what I'm saying? Like Bush said, some call you the elite. I call you my base. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. That same base he was talking about is the same base that hoists up this, you know what I'm saying? This guy Obama. So it's all crazy stuff here. You know, but yeah, I mean, is Obama they say also that he might be a clone of King Tut or Akhenaten or something like that, which if the time machine is true, if the time travel is true, everything can be getting created as we go because they're already in the future sending things back, messing with the past, and it's messing with our reality now. And that's why a lot of people are having strange things. We're hearing noises in the earth and seeing lights in the sky, and everything seems like it's ripping apart now. Well, they're messing with something they don't totally understand. You know what I'm saying? And we can't totally understand it because they've kept it so far down in the dark for so long. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how long this has been going on? Who knows how far they've went? You can only speculate on it, but it seems like there is a dark zeal in these people. You know what I'm saying? This strange, evil arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, look, yeah, I have the political projection skill. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that until someone else coined it, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like getting in someone else's head. And it's like some people, you don't want to really be in their head. It's like, but if you have this ability, it just happens. You get a view into someone and you just get a little flash of information pertaining to certain people. You know what I'm saying? At certain times. It's just how it works. All these floating around in your head and your subconscious, you know, and your conscious that maybe you even forgot was there. They pop out, something recalls them. And it's relevant to a situation now, and then it's almost like, yeah, you see something that's far off. It's not, you know, it's like you remotely tap in to not necessarily people's minds, but into a hive mind of people. That's more a better way to put it. But sometimes you'll see the faces of people who fit into that hive group, like, you know what I mean? So I mean, that's a real skill. You know what I'm saying? In order to do that, though, you have to be doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Or seeing these things for a while. You have to see a few things you had a guess, and then you seen, and it was right. Your guesses are right, but you need time. You need situations to transpire where you can sit back and watch. It's like, you know, it's you gotta be skeptical. You know what I'm saying? About everything you see. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to make sure, you know, you got to put things in their categories. This is true. This is not. This could be. There's the middle zone of the could. That's where the projections come in, and that needle can go to either side there. You know what I'm saying? You can go way off into over speculation territory, or you can be right over the target. You know what I'm saying? It's how you do what you do. What you do it with?